and welcome to Matt Lochner Cattle News from the Road video blog. I am your host, Kevin Mears of Stock Options Marketing. On behalf of myself and the entire MLC team, we hope you had a great Easter weekend. Monopoly 2, for the third week in a row, continues to lead all MLC sires in terms of units sold. And for good reason. For the calves we've seen for both Matt's crew and myself, they continue to impress us and excel in terms of not only quality, but consistency from group to group. Now, Monopoly 2 has a large bank of semen right now. However, at the current demand, that will not last long. So, we strongly encourage you to go ahead and place your orders for Monopoly 2 immediately if you want to use them for the 2012 breeding season. If you wait till the first of next month, well, you could end up on a waiting list. So go ahead, place those orders now. You can do that through Matt, Chance, Josh, Michelle, or myself. Speaking of Monopoly 2, this week I got an opportunity to video and picture some outstanding calves sired by MLC bulls. And one of the favorites, and a pretty easy standout, was this extra fancy Monopoly 2 heifer calf. These calves are located and were pictured at Brian Cummings' house in Hillsboro, Ohio, and will be offered in the Spring Smackdown sale coming up at the end of this month.
I woke up this morning to an empty bed. The spot beside me where you used to lay is as empty as my head. And I found you in the closet with a suitcase full of clothes. Said you've had enough of my nightlife, gonna head your ass back home. What can
Allow us to introduce our newest team member, MLC Scott Shelby. He's our own country crooner, our own American Idol, and our own jukebox hero. Scott and his band for the last 3 years played the Texas college bar circuit, and now he's on the road with us and available for entertainment purposes while with MLC. Contact him or Matt directly. Want to make a special announcement that this Thursday he will be performing live at the Paradise Bar and Grill for a special night of camaraderie and fellowship for MLC customers. So all you good cowboys and cowgirls in that area, dust off them boots, grab a clean hat, and get your butt to town for some good fun. Also, congratulations this week on winning number 14 for Becca Chamberlain with that fancy I-80 heifer from Street Matters. And congratulations to Cade Austin for having the champion market animal at the Ross County Open Steer and Heifer Classic. Along with, we want to congratulate Mr. Ben Nickel on his Supreme Champion heifer at the Wild Bill Shootout in Abilene, Kansas. This Meyer Monopoly looks awful good behind the backdrop. Congratulations. Special thanks goes out to Corky Wise of Texas for leasing 5 MLC bulls for fall breeding. We've also heard great reports on Corky's Uno Mas calves. The best report being they all hit the sold pen to Bonham Cattle of Newcastle, Oklahoma. Matt's had a lot of faith in Uno Mas and been one of his favorites for quite some time and is gaining popularity with breeders for both hair shows and slick. Make sure you consider him as you make your breeding decisions for the next year. Matt Lochner Cattle announced today that it will host its first ever Eastern Customer Appreciation Golf Outing. It will be held at the Walnut Creek Golf Course in Marion, Indiana on June 3rd, 2012. It will be limited to the first 144 participants. For more information, contact Scott Shelby, Jared Jark, Tim Schaefer, or myself.
Drinking and driving and playing that music loud. Saturday night, and the party was out of town. He saw the flashing lights, he heard the sirens wail. He didn't pull over, he just kept on, he wasn't going to jail. He was the son of a cop, no obeying the law was all that he'd been taught. What the house rules say just didn't work these days. So in his mind he thought, hell with them anyways. Getting high, hanging out at the mall, ripped up Bible and a songbook in the hall. He saw the teacher's footsteps, but he ran away. He was never coming back, boys.
Well, folks, that's all for this week. We thank you for stopping by, and like always, we'll see you on the road.